And joining us on the line right now, we have the ELEM. Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you? Thank you so much for the invitation.
You're very welcome. Great to speak to you. It's a little bit earlier where you are, isn't it? It's 2:30 for us in the afternoon. It's still morning for you.
It's like 7:30. That's okay. That's fine. I have my coffee, so everything is good.
Ready to start the day.
Yes.
Hopefully the sun is shining where you are. It's a beautiful day in Sydney. How about for you?
Yeah, it's summerish.
Yes.
So I would say 20 degrees, so that's Celsius.
Yes.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad. Now tell us a little bit about yourself and your music.
I was doing music for all my childhood, I would say, coming from a family that was in this kind of a business, more in the theater production and producing side of things. And then when I was a bit older, I was heading to study music more seriously in the university, and then my music teacher died, so things started to be, kind of more messy. I changed some music teachers, didn't find someone I was connected to. And then I went traveling in India and in South America for quite some time. And from there, I actually moved to study economics, and for 20 years was more in the field of finance. And something like couple of years ago, I was sitting in south of Portugal. I have family there, and just started to take some older songs that I had and started to look for some people to collaborate with. And then how the journey started to unfold, which was quite amazing. I didn't think I will take it that seriously at the time, but the more I was introduced to more professional musicians, and I must say in Portugal, they really lovely open up the network and introduced me to really beautiful musicians. So I had some fantastic guitar player and a couple of drummers. Wow, they are brilliant. And then I found some vocalists also in the US, one in Italy. The trumpet now is actually living in Brazil with his wife. So then I started to create this EP, and the next struggle was to find the right mixer, and that's a long story. But at the end, I found Mike Fraser, the legendary mixer who did AC/DC, Aerosmith, Metallica, Rush, Nora Jones, Elvis Costello. The list is very long. And that's when everything basically completely comes together. And that's how we have the first song of the EP, Crying Now. And basically just a few days ago, we finished the mastering of all the songs in the EP.
Okay. Very good. How does that feel when you're at the end of a project? It must be a good feeling of achievement.
To be honest, for me, it's kind of like, so it's boring now. And because now it's about the marketing, and it's not so much, so,
oh, dear.
But it reminds me something about the process of creating the music. So I'll tell a story, which I don't know if it's only me, but but for me, when I start to work on a song, there was so much music on it. There are 70 vocals there that were, and they are, it's an art to make them sound so tight together, right? Yeah. And in the guitar, we did lots of experimental things that we had to take a lot of it out afterwards. And so it was really, really a big multi-track that we continue to come up with a lot of interesting ideas. Now, at kind of like the early phase, this is when I love it the most because it could be everything. And the more it's becoming, very close, and this is what it's going to be there is some disappointment there, right? So it starts to be limited to all the possibilities and limited to what our ear is able to capture at every second of time, right? So we are kind of, need to limit ourselves to number of ideas and sounds that are playing at every specific moment, because we capture it as a story that is unfold and not like a computer that can in one time get, 100 different informations.
Yeah, that's right. And Could It Be Me, the track that we're going to play in a moment, is that also from the EP?
Yes, so Could It Be Me is the song number 4, and there is also a version that called They Were Good People, which is it's an instrumental version with the background of Could It Be Me, a different lead music on it playing by trumpet.
Oh, okay.
So it's very powerful. I really like it. And there were a lot of interesting stuff that happened in the song Could It Be Me, that when you have so much vocals, it's harder for people to know exactly what's in the song. So I thought, let's have another version that is more instrumental so people can appreciate all the entertainment that is, I like to call it entertainment, the entertainment that is inside the song.
Yeah, fantastic. And what about Australia? Are we a new audience for you, or have you, brought your music to this side of the world previously?
So Australia is the first place that I was targeting because it's English speaking and all the music is in English. Second, I lived in Asia for a very long time of my life, and I love Asia. So from a English speaking perspective, there are not too many, territories, right, that you could say, that you can go to. So Australia was actually the first idea, and I basically really hope to find some good promoter for the entire EP to be able to to really reach out the whole market, and then I would love to even do some collaboration there, and maybe the singer of the band could be Australian. Who knows?
Oh, that would be exciting. So if
I would love that.
If you're a singer out there and you're listening,
you need a network.
Absolutely. We're more than happy to put any singers out there that want to work with you in touch. Not a problem. Fantastic. I would love that. Yeah, fingers crossed that you never know. You never know who's listening. All right.
Yes.
It seems to be a good point to listen to Could It Be Me now. It's a lovely song. I've listened to it a few times, and as I mentioned to you as we were chatting before we went on air, I've also watched the music video, which is quite beautiful as well. So thank you for your time this afternoon chatting to us. We hope you have a wonderful day. Treat yourself to another coffee.
Yes, thank you so much,
You've still got plenty
Julie,
of time.
Yes, thank you so much for the invite to the show. It's really a big pleasure. It was very lovely to speak. And of course, if you want to speak further on, on the songs, on the EP, would love that.
Lovely. Thank you so much. It's been great chatting. All the very best, and hopefully we'll get to catch up with you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye-bye then.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, here it is. Here is Could It Be Me by the ELEM. Enjoy.